I started out basically in a neighborhood where everybody drank, everybody got high, so I just followed suit.
You've heard a multitude of prayers on my behalf.
I started using drugs and alcohol at the age of 12.
Pray one more is not too much to ask. I've tried to fight this battle by myself, but it's a war that I can't win without your help. Tonight I'm as low as any man can go.
I started out with marijuana back when I was 16. I'm now 56.
I was a heroin addict, crack addict, hopeless alcoholic.
Now on my knees I'm turning to you, Father. Could you help me turn the wine back into water?
I was drinking and I couldn't stop. I just couldn't understand why I couldn't stop.
You know, I've been in this addiction since I was 16 years old.
So many times I've hurt the ones I love.
One of our staff members jokingly says that I work with murderers, prostitutes, and thieves.
They stood by me, but how much can they stand?
We're trying to get at the heart of homelessness, and for 65 to 85% of homeless adults, it's a drug and alcohol problem.
Tonight I'm as low as any man can go. I'm down and I can't fall much farther. Once upon a time you turned the water into wine. Now on my knees I'm turning to you, Father. Could you help me turn the wine back into water?
Their results are fantastic. They get a return on the investment. I mean, their ratio of turning, let's put it this way, keeping alcoholics from recurring is higher than anything I've ever heard.
Any behavior we do affects our thoughts and emotions, and any emotion we have affects our thoughts and behaviors.
Secular programs provide professional counselors, which is what we do. A lot of the missions around the country provide people that are Christians but don't have the technical training of being certified as substance abuse counselors. And the unique thing of Charlotte Rescue Mission compared to other rescue missions, compared to other secular treatment centers, is that we have uniquely combined the two.
Before I came here, I knew that a 30-day program was not going to help me. So when they told me it was 90 days, oh, that was the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
They don't accept any government money or any other agency money, which means they can call the shots, and they use the G word, and they can have a religious backing, which are all the things that I've always thought should be in a agency such as the Charlotte Rescue Mission.
National study determines that 65 to 85% of homeless adults have a drug and alcohol problem. Therefore, if this community had a place where we could treat, it's around 3,700 people that have this level of problem, and it's already running, and it's not a burden to the taxpayer, wouldn't they want to participate in that? Wouldn't they want to support that?
Well, I guess it started about 20 years ago when I started drinking, hanging out in the neighborhood. You know, that working thing's not for me. You know, I wanted that quick money, that fast money. Then I started selling crack cocaine, and then I became my best customer. I wasn't looking for recovery. I didn't want to get sober. I ended up in jail. I've tried everything else, you know. I drank, smoked crack, smoked reefer for 20 years, you know. So that was the only life I knew. I thought that was what life was. Today, next month, I have 3 years sober.
What we do is we work with men and women that have lost their way. They've ended up on the streets due to a drug and alcohol addiction. And what we do is we share with them the good news of God's grace by providing a comprehensive residential drug and alcohol recovery program for them. I watch men and women with horrific backgrounds, horrific stories, troubled past, get their lives back together, find out that God loves them, find out that God has a hope and a future and a plan for them.
Now on my knees I'm turning to you, Father. Could you help me turn the wine back in the water?